Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Paul, and in this video we're breaking down Deadpool and Wolverine. Marvel Jesus is about to save the MCU, and judging by the trailer, we're all in for a treat. Ryan Reynolds is putting in maximum effort, and there's going to be lots of returning characters who pop up in the film. So throughout this video, I want to go over everyone we've heard rumored to be in the movie, along with the characters that we've had confirmed. Obviously, there will be heavy spoilers here, so why don't you go fuck yourself if you don't want it ruined. And please hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the video, and don't forget to subscribe for breakdowns like this every day. With out of the way, thank you for clicking this. Now let's get into the video. Firstly, I want to talk about who the trailer confirms, with the first group of these being outside Giant Man's head. Also, every time I say Giant Man, people kick off and say that it's Ant-Man. Look mate, they call him Giant Man in the comics and movies when he goes big, because giant has the word ant in it, you see? Anyway, outside we catch Lady... Sorry for being patronising.
Go fuck yourself.
But outside we catch Lady Deathstrike, and we now know that Kelly Hugh's returning. She made a splash during X2, and I always kind of felt bad for the character. A mind-controlled assassin, she was filled with adamantium and left to sink like the New Mutants box office. Next we have Azazel from X-Men First Class, and we now know that Jason Fleming's returning. We also know that Ray Park is too, with him confirming yesterday that he'll be back as Toad. He was shown in some behind-the-scenes footage, along with Tyler Mane returning as Sabretooth. We also know that Pyro will be showing up, so yeah, that's a big set of X-Men characters that we've got confirmed. Dogpool also appears in the trailer too, with there being Deadpool variants we've seen behind the scenes. We can't show these images for copyright reasons, but I'm sure you've seen the ones of Ryan Reynolds with his face looking normal. Guy has a top knot and a much classier suit, showing that we'll be getting other versions of the character. For a while now, it's also been thought we're going to be getting Lady Deadpool, with people suspecting it was her firing the Uzis in the first trailer. The gloves look different to what we've had before, and it wouldn't be the first time she's been referenced in the franchise. Deadpool 2 opened with a strip club in which Wade wore a blonde wig and also high heels. Many people have suspected that Deadpool might exist in this Wolverine's universe, and this could also be the reason why he says this.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
There's also been rumours that Deadpool will be showing up, which has been leaked in some behind-the-scenes art. This will apparently be the version that was left at the end of X-Men Origins, as that post-credit scene showed his eyes opening up. There's also rumours that his head will be the movie's official popcorn bucket, which will replace your June one as the love of your life. I'm just kidding, I'll never cheat on you. There will also be a Deadpool variant showing up in Thor the Dark World, which was confirmed by the CinemaCon footage. Instead of Thor holding Loki, they've made it so he holds Wade, which kinda confirms Chris Hemsworth's in the movie. Kinda, I guess. That makes me wonder though if we could be getting Loki, as he is of course the head of the TVA. There were also rumours that Mobius would be there, but I remember hearing that his scenes had unfortunately been cut. However, Owen Wilson was spotted out in London right around the time the movie filmed there, and I hope that he at least has some part in the movie. I know the way they left things with Loki kinda had him going off and doing his own thing, but I'd love to see him popping up in the film. Along with this, we could also be getting Kidpool, which is something that's been rumoured for a while now. People have actually done a few times that that's who Wolverine's really talking to when he says this.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
And there's also the theory that this is Daphne Keane, with the words from Logan seemingly being in the movie. There's a big scene with a tree branch, and due to what Wolverine's saying, it's likely not to Deadpool. I don't know if he'd need to explain he's not a hero to him and would use the word kid, so instead I think he could be saying it to her. Nexus Point News also reported that Natalia Tanya will be playing an older version of her, so we might be seeing some X-23 variants. This will be along with some Wolverine ones as well, which we had a tease of in that first trailer. At one point we see Patch out in Madripoor with us getting a shot of his back. Due to the body type being different to Jackman, people have suspected this might be someone else. Daniel Radcliffe is heavily rumoured to be in the movie, and I'd love to see him appearing in this scene. Henry Cavill has also been said to play him too, but there's not really anything concrete from these teasers. I don't think this Patch version is him, but yeah, I definitely think that's another actor in the role. I also wonder who his dealer's gonna be, and I'd love it if it was revealed that this is actually Gambit. Channing Tatum was attached to him for years, with this movie unfortunately never getting off the ground. Just wasn't in the cards, but this kind of movie's perfect to have him pop up, and I actually think that's a pretty likely cameo. Now the leaks say they're going to be diving heavily into the Fox franchise and bringing back lots of old heads. People like Magneto, Professor X, Cyclops, they're all rumoured, but we haven't got anything substantial to back it up. Morrison has teased that he could be back, but after the whole Dark Side of Nickelodeon thing, who knows if he will. However, I think that Storm is a very likely returning character, and this is due to a post by Halle Berry. Sporting the classic Storm hair colour, she made a post holding a cat. This said, "Patience takes practice," possibly hinting at how long we've had to wait to see her return. Famke Janssen has also been asked a lot as well, with her saying the following to comicbooknews.com. "I don't know. I mean, I didn't expect to come back after dying as Jean Grey. The times I came back were all surprises that I never anticipated. As for yet another unanticipated return in July's Deadpool and Wolverine, make sure you know it's in July. I don't know, I doubt it, but you never know." Sounds like something you say when you're in a movie, and Feige's got those snipers on you. But hey, at least you did better than Jennifer Garner. When talking to Collider, she didn't exactly have a gambit poker face and ended up saying this.
"Did you ever think you were going to wear the Elektra suit again?"
I don't know what you're talking about.
So,
what could you mean?
I'm hypothetically thinking you could be in a Deadpool sequel. Hypothetically.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I'll move on. So,
Now, people believe they've spotted her in the teaser, as we can see an arm at one point. It's been thought that this is Elektra standing here with the costumes looking a little similar. This figure also seems to be fighting alongside Deadpool, showing that he may have in fact recruited her. She was first introduced during Daredevil, with her getting her own movie years later. I reviewed that on comicbook.com's Phase Zero podcast, so go check that out if you want to hear my thoughts, which are great. Anyway, you might remember last year it was rumoured that Ben Affleck was returning too, with him once more playing Daredevil. I think that would be an incredible cameo, and seeing these two back would be such a cool reveal. I also think that Taylor Swift will probably appear as Dazzler, as her and Reynolds have been friends for years. His daughter's vocals appeared on her song Gorgeous, Wade wore a t-shirt with both of her cats on in Deadpool 2, and she borrowed a Deadpool suit for a Halloween costume. The final word on her album is also dazzling, perhaps hinting out where we're going to go. On top of this, mate, I saw the other day that Forbidden Planet have announced they're releasing a Dazzler omnibus. It's a bit suspicious if she's got nothing else coming out, and Dazzler's not exactly a massive character, so when I saw this, I was a bit surprised. If only there was some massive rabid fandom that might pick up everything their favourite artists drop, then this might be a way to show support and get interest in the character. Now, there is a name floating around at the moment that I think would be a crazy way to go. I'm going to drop a heavy spoilers warning here just in case you don't want to know, and a little shout out to our partners for 30 seconds. We're currently running a big sale with our friends at Arrow Video, and using our code you get 10% off. They sell loads of classic movies like the Chucky Collection, The Ring, RoboCop, Carrie and more, and all you have to do is use the code Heavy Spoilers. Click my link in the description and use the code Heavy Spoilers and you're going to get 10% off. Anyway, from what I've heard, Chris Evans will be appearing in the movie, but he's not going to play who you think. Most people suspect that he's going to be Captain America, but from what I've heard, he's playing the Human Torch. He's going to be cooking up a storm as your boy Johnny, and I'd love if that was the case too, as we've seen lots of multiversal Fantastic Four characters. John Krasinski, of course, popped up as Reed in the Multiverse of Madness, and it would be great to see another character here before we get that Fantastic Four film. It's coming next year, if it's not delayed, I think, as everything's getting delayed, and at the moment it doesn't even feel like there's any point paying attention to these release dates. What do you mean we're on 5 rewrites of Blade? Bloody hell!
Just make a John Wick movie, yeah, with vampires in it. Boom, done.
And we also have The Wizard, who's behind the portal, with there being lots of theories about who this is. MT did a big breakdown going over who was behind it, so head over there right after this. Lastly, I think the Vanisher's probably going to be in the movie, and I can imagine him being at the party. So yeah, that's all the cameos I've heard, ones in the teasers, and all the interviews that give the clues away. Obviously, I'd love to hear who you think's in the film, so make sure you drop them in the comments section below. Please drop a like on the video, and if you want to support the channel as a member of the Spoiler Society, then please click the join button. You'll get early access to videos like this every week, and it goes a big way to helping us out at the channel. If you want to get some Heavy Spoilers merch, we've also got our t-shirt line located below the video that will let you pick up all kinds of tops like our Theory Time ones, House of Dragon stuff, It's All Connected Marvel ones, and a lot more. We drop new designs on there all the time too, so keep an eye out and thank you if you bought one. If you want something else to watch, we've got a breakdown of the trailer on screen right now, so definitely head over there right after this. With that out of the way, thank you for sticking through the video. I've been your host Paul, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.